Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 19th of July. It is Tuesday, 2022. It's a very warm one here today. Nice, not as warm as Texas, of course. So I want to talk about the power grid and what is going on with the power grid, why they're having so many issues. And we're going to talk about the infrastructure bill that was shot down by the Republicans. And we're going to talk about why that happened and what needs to be done. We'll talk about all those things, okay? So you're looking at a situation where the power grid, the large transformers, right? The large transformers that they have out there are very antiquated. This says that 90% of the, hold on a second, I gotta remember how, because I was reading the article about this. They were saying that 90% of the, 90% of the large transformers need to be replaced. 90% of them. They are very, very old, very, very antiquated. They were talking about the power lines that, 70% of the power lines are more than 25 years old. Now, the life of the power lines is generally about 50 years, okay? It is unbelievable that upgrades are not being done. They're talking to do an overhaul of the power grid system. You're looking at in excess of $2 trillion. So why did this not go through? And that's just for the electrical grid, guys. That's just the electrical grid. $2 trillion. Why did this not go through? Why was this not passed? Because when they do these bills, and they do what they call an infrastructure bill, where they want to do roads and bridges and all those other things, they have all kinds of pork pushed in there as well. They're little pork projects. That somebody wants this or somebody wants that in the bill, or otherwise they won't give them their vote. And so my thing is this: they need to do an infrastructure bill, period. Nothing else, just infrastructure. Do you know how many Americans that would be put to work by such a bill? And I'm not just talking about the power grid. I'm talking about bridges and roads and the water systems, upgrading all of those things, because all of those things need to be upgraded. It is unbelievable that it is, okay that these things are, it's breaking down, it's falling apart. It's like right now in Texas, okay? They normally do certain times where they do scheduled shutdowns of different places to do repairs. Well, they haven't been able to do that because of the power demand has been so high because of the extreme heat, that people are not they're not doing those shutdown for maintenance, which is going to cause a problem. It's absolutely going to cause a problem. And so that's, people, I don't know, people just don't get it. They don't understand. They're not paying attention. I don't know. It is amazing to me, to be honest with you, that all these things, and people just keep putting it to the side and putting it to the side. Actually, I was just on the phone with my buddy in Maryland, and while we were on the phone talking, their power went out. And he's like, well, that sucks. And I said, yeah, I would imagine so, because it's in the 90s down there in Maryland right now. And so, they're dealing with that. If you guys remember, I trimmed these guys up last year. All these trees got trimmed up, and so they're coming back there pretty good. And they were way overgrown, way overgrown. So going down here and look at these ones too. I really haven't been paying any attention to any of this, to be honest with you. But so scheduled maintenances that need to be done are not being done because they're trying to produce as much power as they possibly can, and they're having issues. They're absolutely having issues. Yeah, these ones look really good over here. Really good over here. I'm thinking next year we'll probably have some good apples with the trees. But yeah, this whole thing needed to be, what I did when I cut everything back, it was long overdue. I probably went a little more extreme than I should have, but that happens. But anyhow, so they heard somebody out. Who's there? Who is it? Who is it? I know, if you wanted to, you could climb over that fence in a heartbeat. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not good at all. I know it, baby. Okay, down. Get down, get down. So, too funny. Too funny. But birdies are doing good. Oh, so I was going to show you guys too. One of the things I was doing this yesterday, and I'm going to do some more of it today. I think part of the issue is the girls don't have enough greens. So I came in here and started whacking out all these pricker bushes, and so I'll do some more of that today. I'll cut them, some more of them down, and just throw them into the chicken run for the birds, and then they can eat what they want out of it. But yeah, so I started whacking away at these things. Yeah, because they're definitely taking over the dog run. The dogs have their, obviously there's certain paths, as you can see, that they run around on. But they're too funny. And the chickens are all out there dusting themselves. They're so funny when they do that. But anyway, so that's where we're at here. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I mean, do you feel, and like I said, I feel that we should be focusing on just infrastructure. Not any other pork projects, not any other things all thrown into the bill to get people to sign it. They should do it just strictly an infrastructure bill. So doing a bill that takes care of the roads, the bridges, the waterways, the power grid. All of it needs to be upgraded. And think about how many people that would put to work, stimulate the economy. Imagine that. I know that's hard to believe, because if people are actually working and making money, they're spending money. It's a weird concept, I know, but that's what needs to be done. Hell, stop. So, anyway, so that's my thought. But anyway, guys, I hope that you guys are having a good week so far. I have some running around again that I have to do today, unfortunately, but that happens. I hope everybody is being safe. I hope you're continuing to get ready and continuing to prep. Every day that we get, I consider that a bonus. So I think that we should all be working on those things. Taking care of our business, getting things as ready as we possibly can be. So when the time comes, we will be ready to react to that. Anyway, so real quick, I do want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. Does not cost anything. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. So definitely check that out. Also, look at all that mud and stuff from West Virginia. We have the Forefathers, which is a CBD and hemp store. So again, if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you will see their logo. You click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, you can save 25% by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Actually, you know what I got to do too, guys? I was telling Becky I was going to do this yesterday for her. So these two are dead. So I need to pull them out of here. But Becky wants the rebar to help support I'll have to pull that out. I have to get a pair of gloves on. Pull them out so that we can utilize them in the garden. So, to help support some of the tomato plants. So that's another thing that I got to get done. And then I can just pull that tree, the dead trees out of here, and go from there and cut the rest of this down. There's no sense having it there when it's not even alive. But anyway, just something else. So last thing on my website I wanted to talk about was the Legacy freeze-dried foods. So again, preppernurse1.com. Click on store. It will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. You click on that. It will take you to the store within the website. Definitely check that out. 25-year shelf life, GMO-free, gluten options available. It's a good thing to have in your long-term prep. Look, she came right over, and I just walked away from her. So, where are you going? It's okay. Yeah, sweet little girl. She's such a good dog, little kitty. Such a good cat. So anyway, folks, I am going to jump off here. Power's cranking in here today, which is a good thing. I hope everybody's being safe again. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and you stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. I'm just going to grab a piece of old wood here. So anyway, guys, be safe. Have a good one. And I will see you in another video later today. Alright, Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. There's my boy Maxie chilling out over here. Hey buddy, what are you doing, Max? Chilling like a villain? Yeah, it's a good boy.